Good morning. Today is August 31st, 2019. A year and a day. I'm 71 today. I guess that's an accomplishment, isn't it? It's been a hell of a year. Let's see. God, it's nice out. Hard to believe that we have a hurricane barreling down on us. Fortunately, it's going to pass us by here. And I have to admit, I'm really grateful. Because I'm still getting my act together after Irma. So, how are y'all doing? Me? I'm still here. I haven't been walking much. I haven't been walking at all. Let's be honest about it. Too hot. Too depressed. And I guess in my own way, I've been dealing with the crap in my own way, you know? But yeah, the roomie said I had to get out and start walking again because it was good for me. And he's right. I learned something yesterday, in fact. It's called heat-induced anxiety. And it explains a whole hell of a lot about my state of mind. So, yeah, this is the time of the day to be out and about, because soon it'll get too hot to do much of anything. So, where are we and what have we been doing? In the course of the past year, I got my eyes done. That's a good thing, sort of. It's not quite the same, but I can see better. Everything is a hell of a lot clearer. And for far away, I'm fine. I have little problems with focusing when I'm reading, but that's okay. I just don't read as much as I used to. Health-wise, I'm still kicking. It's not my best, but, you know, I have come to accept the fact that I have reached the stage in life where I am old. I just can't talk myself out of it. So now it's a case of adjusting to the fact that I don't have the strength or the stamina like I used to. And I have come to accept other things as well. The world has changed dramatically since I was fully in control of myself. And, well, I've had to let go of a lot of things that have always been prevalent and important in my life. I've given up a lot. And like I said, I've let go. Of course, the world is starting to see a lot of what I saw a long time ago. So maybe it's for the good. This isn't easy for me to do because I'm giving up on my last dream. Try as I may, I just can't swing it. I have to give up on getting back on the road again. Unless it's on 4. What? Huh? Yeah, even Cleo's getting old. She's 10 now. They're give or take a month or so. Okay. Let's rip this bandage off so it won't hurt so bad. I'm getting rid of hope. Oh boy, does that sound bad. Giving up on hope, huh? I can't get her back on the road. I can't get my certification because I can't pass the practical. So I'm going to give her up. So Ironhead, this is a shout out to you. Get your spare change together. pack Lady Ironhead in the truck, the car, whatever, and get your ass down here and pick her up. If you'll have her, she's yours. I can't think of a better person who would be more understanding and appreciative of one of the last Ironheads made. But you gotta make a promise to me. You gotta promise to keep her stock. She's not getting any younger either. And because I do not have an enclosed storage place for her, she's starting to rust and corrode. And I don't want to see her go that way. She's yours if you want it. If not, okay, fine. There are a couple others I could look in their direction. But yeah, if you would like to have her for Lady Ironhead, that would be awesome. Because that is a woman's bike. Well, I did it. It's out there. Now let's see what plays out. God, I love that dog. Okay, what else? I haven't seen much of James online this week, or at least on YouTube. I get the daily notices from, what is it, his news source. So it's not like I'm out of the loop. Shit's been flying, hasn't it? I'm in agreement. Well, actually, I've seen all this shit a long time ago. And now it's just reached a peak and it's overflowing and people can't miss it now in regards to a lot of the original big MCs. It's a shame too. Because at one time they served a purpose. And then they got comfortable. And then they got bored and lazy and lost sight of their original objectives. There's not much more I can say that I haven't already said before. Now other people are picking up the words. You know, we all need something to live for. And, well, I think I've reached that point where I really don't have much to live for anymore. And yeah, I can understand giving up the will to live because you just get so damn tired, you know? Rumi says I'm just, not just, but that I am emotionally exhausted. And he's right. I think I'm where that adage of I have no more fucks to give, I'm beyond that. Because you gotta have a reason. Oh, hell. Cleo, I know you want to go back, don't you? Okay, go on. I'll be behind you. It's not that I can't do it anymore. It's that I don't know if I want to anymore. I've always said you got to have some rain in order to fill the well, in order to be able to draw from it. And what little rain I have had hasn't really been enough, hasn't really taken care of my needs. Hell, I don't even practice anymore. Everything is just part of the past. And in sharing this with you, I feel like I'm asking for a fucking pity party. And I don't want one. But the world needs to know. Because you need to look around you and see the people in your life. Oh, what do we got here, Bubby? Oh, yes. Bless the USA. Right. Yeah, let's fly those stars and stripes. Let's beat our chest and raise our voices and do dick squat. Let us be guided by our prejudices, our fears, while we lay down and be the carpet for others to walk over. Yeah, you know, it's like I learned early in life, if you don't like something, you got to change it. And the only way that's going to happen is if you yourself do the job. You have to take control. And maybe in a way, I am taking control. Because, well, it's been a good run. I've done a lot in my life. But as I learned a good while back, there's always something more powerful than you. So it's going to bowl you over. And that's when you have to stand beside others of like mind. Yeah, unfortunately, our like minds may not be what's best for all. And again, that brings us back to selfishness. You know, it's your world, and never mind the rest. You want what you want, and that's it. Well, I'm sorry. You can eke out your little area and live your life as you so choose. But you don't have the right to take away from others that which you yourself crave, strive for, and take pride in having. It's another form of brotherhood, if you will. Yes, Cleo, I'm behind you. Ah, jeez. Every so often life has a way of showing me things. Sometime over a month ago, I was heading out to my doctor for my quarterly checkup, and this older woman well, it wasn't a freewheeler, so it had to be a tri-glide. So anyway, she came out, and she was up ahead of me, so I ran behind her and studied her. And then when we got off the 2-lane and onto the 4, I pulled alongside of her a little bit and studied her some more. And in a way, I saw myself. I knew where she was going by the way she was dressed. She was in jeans and a long sleeve shirt with a headscarf tied tightly around her head. She had no hair, and she was thin. And my heart went out to her because I know that struggle. And I wished upon her the best of everything, because it's been 6 years for me. And there's another lady out there, not too far from where I live, who's living my dream. More power to you, dear. Yeah, it's not easy getting old, especially when you haven't done much in order to prepare yourself for it. Life has its disappointments. The thing is, you can't let it get the best of you. And right now, I'm hoping like hell that this hurricane does not come across state, because if it does, I know I can kiss everything goodbye. And there won't be any safety net for me this time, because our illustrious orange pretender has been siphoning funds off for his own personal whatever, his own glory. So I look at it this way. If that hurricane does come this way, it's going to have to go through his place first. And I hope to hell it tears the shit out of it. Anyway, it has been some strange weather this year. Here it is a month earlier, and I wake up in the morning and it feels like fall is coming in already. People, you need to plant more trees. And there's something that MCs could do for a community service. Find places and plant trees, because the gods know we sure do need them. When you stop and think that the Amazon rainforest was our air conditioner, and I think it was back in George W.'s time that they started clearing it, expanding it for development. And that is also when we started encountering climate change. Because if you don't have a way to cool it down, it's going to stay hot. And the land is going to soak up the heat, and then it is going to radiate the heat. You know? I've been working on this oak tree, cleared it out, cleaned up a lot of the branches. She's spreading out. Depending on the day, it's anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees cooler under that thing in the shade. Times that by thousands. That's just the heat factor. Then consider that it breathes and it processes. Oh yeah. Finished painting the house. Now it's a case of taking care of other things. The roomie has been chopping away at the tree. There's another dream that I had to give up because no way to mill the lumber. That's a shame too, because those limbs were a good foot thick. Well, over foot really. And the tower situation. I don't know if I told you or not, but come to find out, Verizon already has a dish up on that tower. They just wanted to build their own tower so that they could lease off sections to other carriers. The roomie and I tried to do the math, and it was absolutely asinine. So they were either A, going for the tax write-off and the potential income from rentals. I don't know. I'm not concerned with big business anymore. I gave up on that a long time ago. And my bridal bouquet are blooming so nicely. Everybody's bridal bouquet is blooming nicely. Yeah. Things appear nice, but you never know what lies underneath, what the real story is. And for that, you gotta make like a turtle and stick your neck out. You gotta find out for yourself. Well, my ride's not done yet. It may have changed a lot. It may have slowed down a lot. But I'm still trucking. Y'all have a good weekend. It's Labor Day, the end of this god-awful summer. And let's all work for a better tomorrow, because that's all we have. We can't undo the past, but we can sure as hell make sure that we don't do it again in the future. So I hope I've given you something to think about. And maybe you thought of something you can do. Take care, everyone. And take care of the trees. Be well and ride safe.